ikalawang linggo ng third quarter at ang ating tatalakayin sa araw na to, find the percentage in a given problem and solve routine and non-routine problems involving percentage. Noong nakaraang aralin, pinag-aralan natin on how to identify the base, rate, and percentage. So bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating aralin sa araw na to, mag-review muna tayo. So let us identify the base, rate, and percentage of the given problem. First, 20 is 2% of 1,000. So let us identify 20, 2%, and 1,000. So what is 20? That is, what is your answer? The answer is percentage. Kung percentage ang sagot niyo, very good. And 2% is, ito naman ang ating rate. At yung 1,000, ito ang tinatawag nating base. Kung yan ang mga sagot niyo, very good. Pangalawang example, 30% of 80 is 24. So let us identify 30%, 80, and 24. What is 30%? The answer is rate. What about 80? The answer is base, and 24 is the percentage. Let's proceed to our topic for today. Find the percentage of a given number. Narito ang ating unang example. Basahin natin. Ray took the first summative test in math class. He answered 96% of the test correctly. If there were 50 items in the test, how many items did he answer correctly? Okay, so let us analyze the problem. What is as? The number of items answered by Ray correctly. So ito ang tinatanong ng problem natin. What are the given data? We have 96% answered correctly and 50 item tests. The problem is 96% of 50 item is. So, let us identify 96, 50, and the missing number. 96% is the rate, 50 is the base, and the missing number is percentage. How are we going to find the percentage? To find the percentage, multiply the base by the rate, or percentage is equal to base times rate, or P is equal to B times R. Ngayon, sasagutin natin kung ano ang percentage. Una, we're going to change 96% to decimal form. So, papalitan natin ang ating percent into decimal form. So, yung 96% ay magiging, sa 96, nakikita nyo, mag-move tayo ng isang hakbang papunta sa kaliwa at isa pang hakbang papunta ulit sa kaliwa. At dito natin ilalagay ang ating decimal point. At magdagdag tayo ng 0. Ngayon, isolve natin. So, P is equal to base times rate. So, 50 times 96 hundredths. Okay, so i-multiply natin. 50 times 96 hundredths. So first, let us multiply 5 or 0 times 6 is equal to 0. Next is 5 times 6 is equal to 30. Then, let us proceed to the next digit. Let us multiply 0 times 9 is equal to 0. Then 5 times 9 is equal to 45. Then, let us add. Bring down 0, then 0. Ibaba na natin ang dalawang 0. Then 3 plus 5, then 4. So the answer is 48. Then, the decimal point. Pwede na natin tanggalin yung dalawang 0 after the decimal point. So, the 96% of 50-item test is 48. So, ang nakuha ngayon ni Ray ay 48. Okay, so another example tayo. 30% of 90 is, okay, 30% is the rate, 90 is the base, so the missing number is percentage. So we are going to find the percentage of the given problem. Gagamitan natin ang ating formula na percentage is equal to base times rate. Then, yung base natin ay 90 times 30%. Gagawin natin ay papalitan natin yung 30% into decimal form. At magiging ganito siya. 90 times 30 hundredths. Then, let us multiply 90 times 30 hundredths is equal to. So, let us multiply first 0 times 0. O, napapansin nyo, meron tayong dalawang 0 sa ating last 2-digit numbers. So, ibaba na natin yung dalawang 0. Then, let us multiply 9 times 3 is equal to 27. Then, the decimal point. At pwede na natin na tanggalin ang dalawang 0 at ang natitira ngayon ay 27. So, the 30% of 90 is 27. Sundan lang yung formula na yan kung paano sundan ang pagkuha ng percentage. At laging tatandaan, to find the percentage, first, kailangan mong alamin ang base, rate, and percentage para hindi ka malito kung ano ang iyong gagamiting formula. Pangalawa, change the percent to decimal number before multiplying. Kasi hindi natin pwedeng i-multiply ng diretso ang 30%. Maliban na lang kung ito ay change natin into decimal number. Then pangatlo, huwag kakalimutan ang formula in finding the percentage. At yan ang mga dapat ninyong tandaan para makuha natin ang percentage. Another topic, find the rate. So, paano naman kung rate ang nawawala? So, subukan natin tong example na to. 63 is what percent of 105? Ang problem ay 63 is blank of 105. So 63 is the percentage, rate is the missing number, then 105 is the base. So sagutin natin sa pamamagitan ng pagsunod sa ating formula na to. Rate is equal to percentage over base times 100. Okay? So 63 over 105 times 100. Ngayon, i-divide natin. 63 divided by 105. Dahil hindi natin pwedeng i-divide ang 63 sa 105, magdagdag tayo ng decimal point at isang 0. Dahil nagdagdag tayo, maglagay din tayo ng decimal point at 0 sa taas bago tayo mag-divide. So, 6,300 or 630 divided by 105 is 6. So, 6 times 5 is equal to 30, carry 3. Then 6 times 0 is equal to 0, plus 3 is equal to 3. Then 6 times 1 is equal to 6. Then subtract, the answer is 0. So, the rate is 6 tenths times 100. So, multiply natin yung 6 tenths by 100. The answer is 60%. Meron tayong isang way na paraan kung paano makuha ng 60%. Ito ay, to get 60%, just move the decimal point of a 6 tenths 2 steps to the right. Dalawang step dahil sa 100, meron tayong dalawang zeros. So, i-move natin ito ng dalawang step. Then, huwag kakalimutan na lagyan ng percent sign. Paano naman kung base ang nawawala? Kung ang percentage ay may formula din ang rate, meron din sa base. Subukan natin itong example na to. 16 is 20% of what number? The problem is 16 is 20% of a number. So the formula is base is equal to percentage over rate. Palitan natin ang value ng percentage at rate. So 16 divided by 20%. Dahil hindi natin pwedeng i-divide ang diretso ang 16 by 20%, palitan natin ang 20% into decimal number. At ito ay magiging 16 divided by 20 hundredths. So let us divide. 16 divided by 20 hundredths. Dahil ang ating divisor is decimal number, gawin natin siyang whole number. Paano? I-move natin ang decimal point to the right 2 steps para maging whole number na ito. Okay? So dahil nag-move tayo ng dalawang step papunta sa kanan, magdagdag din tayo ng dalawang zero sa ating dividend. Saka natin ito i-divide. So 16 divided by 20 cannot be. So kunin natin yung 160 divided by 20. The answer is 8. Then let us multiply. 8 times 0 is equal to 0. Then 8 times 2 is equal to 16. Then 160 minus 160 is equal to 0. At may natitirang isa. Ibaba natin. Dahil ibinaba natin yung 0, ilalagay din natin ito sa taas. So the 16 is 20% of 80. Okay? So ang 20% ng 80 ay 16. Bago tayo magtapos, narito ang mga dapat nating tandaan in finding the percentage, rate, and base. Una, how to find the percentage? Sundan lamang ang formula na to. Percentage is equal to base times rate. To find the base is equal to percentage over rate. And to find the rate is equal to percentage over base times 100. Okay? Kung saan nanggaling ang mga formula na to, nanggaling dito. Tingnan natin. Okay. So, kung ang percentage ang nawawala, i-multiply lang natin ang base at saka rate. Okay? Sa kung base naman ang nawawala, i-divide natin itong percentage and rate. At kung rate naman ang nawawala, i-divide lang din natin ang percentage divided by base. Okay? So, ayan, wag na wag ninyong kakalimutan ang formula na to. Bilang panghuli, magbibigay ako sa inyo ng isang challenge. Mr. Acohido has 30 students in his class. If 60% are girls, how many girls and boys in his class? So, write your answer in the comment section below. First comments with the correct answers will be given a surprise gift. So, ibig sabihin, kung sino yung unang makapag-comment dun sa baba ng tamang sagot, ay magbibigay ako ng surprise gift. So, aantayin ko ang inyong mga sagot sa comment section natin. So, dyan na naman magtatapos